Welcome to this lesson for Grade 9 Design and Technology. In the last lesson, we had talked about the 3 R's strategy, namely reduce and reuse, and today we're going to talk about recycle. In this lesson, we will learn about the last in the 3 R's strategy, namely recycle. You will recall that we had said the 3 R's strategy consists of reduce, reuse, and recycle, which aim at the use of fewer raw materials and energy. With these strategies, materials can be recovered and reused or recycled after their disposal. When we adopt the recycle strategy, we firstly choose non-toxic, sustainably produced or recycled materials which do not need as much energy to process. We manufacture products using less energy. We manufacture products that are long-lasting, thus requiring less replacement. And we design products using the concept of being able to recycle after use. Recycling materials consists of reprocessing disposed of materials from household or industries into the same materials. By recycling organic waste, materials turn into fertile topsoil, reinvigorating vital nutrients and organic matter into the soil. Recycling paper turns waste paper into new paper products, starting with the used paper products obtained from the end consumer, which is collected as waste paper. This is then sent to the paper mills, which turn these into paper rolls. These will then be converted and processed to then obtain finished goods. And the cycle can start all over again. Recycling of glass turns used waste glass into new usable products. All kinds of glass products are collected, sorted, crushed, mixed, melted, molded, cooled, and then packed and shipped, and the cycle continues. Metal undergoes similar processes when recycled. These are collected, sorted by magnets to separate ferrous from non-ferrous metals, compressed, ground, melted in a furnace, formed and flattened as per requirements to obtain the final end products. Plastics are also recycled by gathering disposed of plastic materials, for example, plastic bottles caps, cups and bags, processing them into tables, chairs and other useful items. In the given example, firstly, shoppers return clean and empty bags to recycle bins. Then, bags are collected and packed for shipping. They are transported, and then used bags are cleaned, processed, and repelletized. Finally, new plastic bags are made using recycled material. How about some recycling projects of your own? You can try this desk tidy made of recycled tissue paper inserts, or this one made of plastic bottles. Do you fancy a minion lantern? These ones can be made of drink or liquid cartons. These little turtles can hold stuff in their shells. Do you recognize the materials the shells have been made of? Plastic bottles, of course. These piggy banks have been made of plastic bottles as well. As a last example, let us look at Tangloon, le plus grand dragon de l'Afrique, built by the New Chinatown Foundation in 2018 using used plastic bottles. It was made of plastic bottles and was sculpted by the artist Mr. Yan Jian from Shanghai. Its body is around 108 meters long and is divided into several parts. It is now activity time. With the recycle strategy, number 1, we choose non-toxic, sustainable produced or recycled materials which do not need as much blank to process. We have 3 options: A for air, B for energy, and C for water. The answer is, of course, B for energy. Next, number 2, we manufacture products using blank energy. We have 3 options: A for more, B for considerable, and C for less. The answer is yes, C for less. Number 3, we manufacture products that are blank, thus requiring less replacement. We have 3 options: A, long-lasting, B, short-lasting, and C, not lasting. The answer is, of course, A, long-lasting. Number 4, we design products using the concept of being able to blank after use. We have 3 options again: A, repay, B, recycle, or C, return. And in this case, the answer is B, recycle. Number 5, waste materials turn into fertile topsoil, reinvigorating vital nutrients into the soil. Which process is it? Is it A, composing, B, composting, or C, concocting? The answer is B, composting. Number 6, what turns waste paper into new paper products? Is it A, paper recycling, B, paper raw material, or C, paper sheet? Indeed, it is A, paper recycling. Question 7. What turns used waste glass into new usable products? Is it A. Paper recycling, B. Metal recycling, or C. Glass recycling? And the answer is C. Glass recycling. Question 8. What can also be used to manufacture electrical appliances, vehicles, metal bars and tubes? Is it A. Recycled paper, B. Recycled concrete, or C. Recycled metal? Yes, the answer is C. Recycled metal. Question 9. What is used to convert disposed of plastic materials, for example, plastic bottle caps, cups and bags, processing them into tables, chairs and other useful items? Is it A. Recycled paper, B. Recycled plastics, or C. Recycled metal? And of course, the answer is B. Recycled plastics. In this lesson, we have learned about the last in the 3R strategy, which is recycle. These are the references of images used. Our next lesson will be on green energy. This is the end of our lesson on the 3R strategy. Do remember that you can watch all of our videos in the website of the Ministry of Education under the Student Support Program in the link that has been given to you on the screen. Do catch us for our next lesson on green design for design and technology. Until then, goodbye.